So we've got a table. Tick or across whether they're present or absent. I presume this means that they are possibly present. They're not always there, some of these things. So here we go. Chloroplasts. They could be in plant cells. Definitely not in animal cells. Chloroplasts are organelles, so they're not in prokaryotes. Large permanent vacuole. Well, we said they could be in plant cells. Animal cells only have smaller, more temporary vacuoles, so no. And there's no membrane vacuoles in prokaryotic cells. Cellulose cell wall. Yes, plants, cellulose cell wall. Animal cells, no cell wall at all. Prokaryotes, they've got a cell wall, but it's not made of cellulose, so that's got to be crossed there. Peptidoglycan or murin cell wall. Plants, they've got a cell wall, but it's made of cellulose, so we can't have that. Animal cells don't have a cell wall. Prokaryotes, yes, it's made of murin. Linear chromosome, that means it's in a line. So plant cells have their chromosomes, yes. Animal cells have chromosomes that are lines like chromosome 1, chromosome 2 and so on. Prokaryotes, they have theirs in a loop, so it's not linear in a line, it's in a kind of circle. And that answers the next one, it's in a circle. It might be all tangled up, but it does make a circle. So that would be yes and no's for the others. Plasmids are small loops of DNA found in the cytoplasm. They are only in prokaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells don't have those. Endoplasmic reticulum is made of membranes. So membranes can only, membrane organelles can only be in eukaryotic cells like plants and animals, but they're not in prokaryotes. The same is exactly the same for the Golgi. DNA free in the cytoplasm. Well, the DNA in plant cells is in a nucleus, so that won't be true. Animal cells, it's in a nucleus, so that won't be true. But yes, it's free in prokaryotes. ATP is produced in the mitochondria. Yes, plants have mitochondria, animal cells have mitochondria. Prokaryotes don't have mitochondria because that's a membrane organelle. So even though they might produce ATP, they don't do it in the mitochondria. They produce it in infoldings of the membrane called mesosomes, like this one at number 4 here, mesosome. So that's prokaryote, whereas these won't be. 9+2 circular arrangement of microtubules. Undulipodia. No idea what that is. But it's a eukaryotic feature because the centrioles are 9+2. So I'm not sure, I should have googled this before I started this, but I'm going for yes and no. I might be wrong there. Flagella made from flagellin. No idea. I really should have looked at this before I... let's go for flagellin, spiral protein. Yes and no's. Ribosomes. Yes in plant cells. Yes in animal cells. Yes in prokaryotic cells. They're smaller, but yes. Cell membrane. Yes, yes, yes. Label the features. Flipping it. We have got flagellum. That's our DNA, so free DNA or circular. This outside layer is number 1, that's our capsule. Then it goes as a cell wall within that. 3 is our membrane. 5, that's a loop of DNA. So that must be a plasmid. These, it's not flagellum, but these are often called pili. 7, that looks like an infolding of the membrane. Not quite sure what it's doing. Let's just call it an infolding of membrane. Number 8, those look like ribosomes. Number 9, cytoplasm. And there we are.